So then I wanted to get the family out into the bayou, out into the bog. I wanted to see some gators. So I hired a boat with a big, huge fan on the back. It was ridiculous. And then I hired a boat captain, and he looked like Guy Fieri's meth photo. He was like 6'1", 6'2", maybe 150 pounds. Flip-flops, boot-cut jeans, belt buckle, trucker hat, flames going up his forearms, an assortment of teeth, but that box of chocolates had definitely been picked over. And I swear he was wearing a plaid button-down collared sleeveless shirt. And I was like, boner, check. And I said to him, and so this was not cheap to rent all this stuff, so I was like, hey man, are we actually gonna see any gators when we get out there? And he goes, oh, well, I hope so. And I was like, Foghorn Leghorn lives, ladies and gentlemen. Kids, Foghorn Leghorn was a cartoon back in the 1880s. Used to open here for Charlie Chaplin. No, so we Miami Vice our way out through the bayou. We go like 6 miles way out there, and the second that Scabby Fieri cuts the engine, the second he does that, all the gators in the Gulf of Mexico are Michael Phelpsing their way towards the boat. I've never been more terrified in my life. I just grabbed my 12-year-old and I was like, decoy! Let's go! And so these alligators, they're not dumb, because they see these boats coming and they know the second that they stop, they're going to be fed. And what do you feed alligators? That's right, marshmallows. Because if the southern human population is morbidly obese, so should the wildlife. It's an airtight argument. So here comes this tsunami wave of luggage and boots and oh, it's fake. No, and they don't stop when they get to the boat. Like the first round, when they get there, they want to be fed first, so they begin ramming their heads into the boat. And they're like, give me the marshmallows. We have nothing out here like them. I love them, I love them, I love them. And then you start throwing these marshmallows at them, and they're like Johnny Depp in Blow. They're like, oh, yeah, give me the marshmallow, yeah, give me the bag. And then that first round, they get that sugar buzz, their eyes glass over, and their bellies are facing the sun, they pass out, and then the next round of gators use them as a staircase to get into the actual boat. Where they're like, don't mind if I do. Well, hi, is this your son? All right, so after we gave the wildlife diabetes, glassy-eyed Fieri went to the front of the boat, and he goes, so, y'all staying in New Orleans? And I was like, yes, we are. Don't tell them where, kids. And he goes, you know, New Orleans is 12 miles from here, but I haven't been there in 7 years. And I was like, why? Why? If I ask why, do I get to go back to New Orleans? Why? Why haven't you been? He goes, I don't go to New Orleans because them young black men will stab you for nothing. And I was like, kids, gather around, the racist is giving a talk. Oh, that's right, you're already gathered around, we're in a tiny airboat. We're trapped, and my 12-year-old's like, let's just see what he has to say, Dad. Please continue. No, so can't go. So then there's all these ships along the shore, and they're all rusted out, big old ships. And he goes, see that? And I was like, yeah, I can see ships and all sorts of enormous things, like stadiums or blimps. Anyway, I'll keep a list for me. But he just points at me, he goes, Obama. And I was like, Obama's into scrap since he got out of office? I thought he was doing public speaking. And he was like, no, Obama stopped all the oil from coming down and put all them ships out of business. And I was like, oh, I thought it was from that oil platform out in the Gulf that caught fire and fell over, and Mark Wahlberg did that movie about it. And he was like, maybe. And I told that joke and a couple months ago, and this woman in the front row, as soon as I said it, she was like, Deepwater Horizon. Deepwater Horizon. The name of the Mark Wahlberg film was Deepwater Horizon. And I'm like, yeah, nobody thought it was this Transformers movie, lady. Where they made a last stand on an oil platform that Decepticons knocked it over and set it on fire. Deepwater Horizon. So, we finally get back to shore, and we meet his wife, sister. And, absolutely. He was like, we grew up together. I'm like, yeah, I know, I did. So, that's why I only got you one 23andMe. Just swab on both. Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, so this is the part where I was like, oh, the South is the weirdest place on the planet. So somehow I get a signal on my phone, and I'm able to call an Uber. And here comes the Uber down the dirt road, and I notice driving it is an older black gentleman. So I'm like, oh shit, hit the accelerator. Well, grab on. And so I get in there, and I'm very excited to talk to him. And I was like, you are not gonna believe what Gonfieri said back there. He said that he wouldn't go in the city for years because young black men will stab you for nothing. And the older black gentleman driving the Uber goes, well, can't say I don't disagree.